Good morning. Welcome to Self Care Society. Welcome to Winning the Week. My name is Danica Breisha, and I'll be your guide for today's session. Happy Monday. Did anyone do anything fun this weekend? What did y'all do? Tell me about it. We were at home most of the weekend. My partner was doing these motorcycle tour, catering these motorcycle tours the previous weeks, and it's like a kind of like a 7-day ordeal. So he's like tied up for 7 days. So this was our weekend, kind of home with the fam, and it was beautiful out. It was kind of warm here in Las Vegas. Spent a lot of time outside in the garden. Did some house projects. Gretchen planted potatoes. Amazing. I actually harvested potatoes because they were very small. But it's getting hot here, and my sweet potatoes love the heat. My potatoes don't love the heat so much. So Gretchen planted potatoes. That's fun. Did anyone else do anything fun this weekend? Let us know. Anyway, welcome to Winning the Week. Hi, Esther. Hi, Karen. Hi, Gretchen. Hi, Suzanne. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Tara. Hello, everyone else joining in. Karen went to the beach, then went to a full moon women's circle, followed by our going away party. Oh my gosh, that sounds so fun. We moved to Denver in 2 weeks. Karen, that's so exciting. Congrats. But I know that comes with all the emotions. Yes. Suzanne says we celebrated my dad's 69th birthday yesterday. Amazing. So awesome. Okay, we'll keep sharing if you want to share. Great class plan today. This is called Everything I Want. Okay, so today's class is called Everything I Want, and it's going to be super fun. And it's all about everything you desire. And this class was built because last week I was kind of like planning some travel and, doing my dreaming as I do. And I was thinking like about how I want to structure my life so that I'm capable of, and this is just one example, so that I'm capable of booking a trip the next day and just flying somewhere like international with my family. And that my life is set up so my finances work okay, my work schedule works okay, not like, you know, tied down to something. So I have, good care on hand for my pets and my chickens once I have them, all these sweet things, right? And I was just thinking about what kind of life do I want, right? I want a life where I can do this type of thing, right? And it just kind of led to today's class, which is, just concept of everything I want, both in life today and all that, and then rooted really in gratitude for all we have now. So it's going to be super fun. Okay, let's get started. Everything I want. So I found the perfect quote that really I just when I found it, I was like, okay, this quote really summarizes our class today. So I'm going to pop that in the chat. Let me see if I missed your messages. Good morning. Good morning. Went to the Tulip Festival, Esther. That is so freaking cool. Okay, so this quote comes from Oprah Winfrey and says, create the highest, grandest vision possible for your life because you become what you believe. Hold the vision, trust the process, and while you're working toward that vision, be grateful for the journey because every experience, every step forward is part of becoming exactly who you are meant to be. All right. So we will keep that in mind as we do our class today. And we're going to start with a journaling prompt. And this prompt is called Everything I Want in Life. Everything I Want in Life. Okay. So I'm going to paste this in the chat for you. All right. So everything I want in life. So the prompt is take some time to journal using the prompt I want, ... to think about everything you want in life. It's a big question, but also one you can just let flow. You might think of ways you want to feel, places you'd like to visit, habits, relationships, lifestyles, impact, or other categories. Allow yourself to flow and just fill in whatever comes up. Okay, so my example, I said, I want a life of connection, freedom, health, and adventure. I want to be work optional, where money is plenty and I work because I want to and I can make a positive impact. I want to see as much of the world as possible, balanced with plenty of time at home to feel rooted and cozy. I want the freedom and resources to book a flight and take the family on a last-minute trip at any time. I want to feel like I have plenty of time for all I desire. I want to live with health as a core value, nourishing our bodies and minds so we can fully enjoy this beautiful life, and so on. Okay, so I want, and just see what comes out. We'll have about 3 minutes here. One more minute. Would love for you to share in the chat anything you want that came up. Okay, I'm back. If you want to share anything in the chat, feel free. What came through as you thought about what you want in life? I know this is a big question and it can result in a slew of different answers and things, and it's not comprehensive. It's not going to include everything that you desire, but I hope that it's fun to think about that. And what I find is that when we think about, it's not easy to do. I'm not saying it's easy to do, but we are more hopeful when we're looking at our life long term because it feels like we have plenty of time, right? And plenty of hopefulness and possibility, and anything can happen, right? Noelle says, I want days filled with joy and laughs, reminders of all the good in this world. I want slow mornings with gentleness to ease into the day. I want all the good things to keep finding me in big and small ways. I want to celebrate everything, especially the successes of those I care about. I want to give more pets to all the dogs. Ah, Noelle. Yes, I'm so happy. She says, no, so I'm off today. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy you're here too. It's such a pleasant surprise to have you. And what you just wrote is so beautiful. You need to like put that on your wall. Tara says, I want a life feeling deeply connected with others and abundant time to enjoy spending time with those I love. I want financial security to enjoy traveling to new places, as well as to those in my life who live far away. I want to experience hobbies that are fulfilling and soothing. I want to feel amazing in my skin and enjoy healthy habits that help me feel my best. Wow. These are so beautiful. My goodness. Okay, continue to share if you'd like to share. I'm going to move into our next exercise, and our clarity exercise is called Everything I Want This Week. Okay, so now we're going to use the same flow to brainstorm what we want this week. And I want you to try to bring that same lens of possibility and hopefulness to this that you did in the previous exercise. Okay. So in the previous exercises, you're like, okay, well, I've got all this time and I've got, and maybe you didn't feel that way. I'm not saying everyone feels that way, but in general, I think that we tend to feel like there's more room for possibility when we're looking at a longer time frame. I want you to bring that energy to looking towards this week. Okay. My example, this week, I want to be really spacious. I want to take care of the things that are lingering quickly instead of dragging them out and letting them take over many days. I want to spend most of our time outside and in the garden. I want to try new recipes and really enjoy my days with the girls while Bill is working. I want to be extra prepared for Easter so it is stress-free. I want to receive exciting and abundant news. I want to be really inspired. I want to feel healthy and vibrant and strong. Okay, so another 3 minutes to now look at what you want this week. Feel free to share anything in the chat that you want to share, everything you want this week. I'm sorry, all my computer froze and then it shut down Circle and then it shut down my slides and but we're here. We're back. So the exercise that we were doing is everything I want this week. Okay, so that's what we just wrapped up. And now we're going to move into our next exercise. And maybe you can predict this so you saw it on screen because I put it up accidentally. And this is everything I want today. Okay, so we're intentionally working backwards from this big life vision to looking at the week and then looking at the day. And I love, I was going to respond to your comment, Dee, and then my computer froze. But Dee had said, being able to write out the adjectives that I want in life makes it help feel so attainable when you realize that you can plug that into daily life. And that's really like the core of this exercise, right? Is that so much of what we want in life, and especially how we want to feel, can be incorporated today, right? And so everything I want today is our next prompt. I want you to just ask yourself, what do you want today? Okay. How do you want today to go? Okay. So everything I want today. Finally, we'll take the same exercise and bring it into today. What do you want today? So my example, I said, today I want to utilize the focused office hours I have scheduled to take care of all the lingering projects that have been on my mind. I want to show myself that if I focus and really set a deadline for myself, knowing that finishing things allows me full present days this week with my family, that it is easy to get things done. Today, I want to eat in a way that makes me feel vibrant. I want to work outside for some time. I want to stay active and make special moments in my work day like fancy tea or an inspiring reading. Today, I want a delicious and healthy family dinner at the table, and so on. Okay, so another 3 minutes here to think about, what do you want today? All right, hopefully tech will be on my side. About one more minute. One more minute. Okay. You can wrap that up. If you'd like to share in the chat, feel free. Cindy says, today I want a day that fits together easily like the perfect puzzle pieces. Love that. Noelle says, today I want to be spacious and rest, actually rest, maybe a nap. I want to remember that everything is happening in the perfect timing. I want to hug my partner a little longer. Today I want to single task and put my phone away after this class. I want to be playful and laugh and not take today too serious. Beautiful. Gretchen says, I need to do this exercise every morning. Yeah, it's so simple, right? It's like such a simple exercise, but and think about it, like y'all did that. It was 3 minutes, like with my instructions, 5 minutes of your life, and what it can do for you in terms of just directing us for the day is like so powerful, right? Yeah. Dee says, agree. This would be an amazing daily journal prompt. Good. I'm glad it was effective. Yeah. And I think it is also helpful to work backwards from what I want in life, because I think it brings that sort of lens of possibility with us. Sarah says, today I want to follow through with a schedule that incorporates time to relax and also enjoy time with my partner and my mom. Awesome. Tara says, I want to fall into bed tonight happy and satisfied with a full day. Love that. I felt so like that yesterday. We had just kind of like a family day yesterday. We were outside all day, and it just was like the best. Simple, but so good. Okay. So this is our final exercise, and it's a gratitude exercise. So remember, I said we can do all this wanting and all this desiring and simultaneously find the gratitude for all that we have already and what exists. Okay. So this is called everything I already have. Now, with all this wanting, we get to return back to all we already have. And you're just going to use the prompt, I have ... to really celebrate all you are so grateful to have in your life. Okay, so for example, I have the most amazing partner and father to our girls who is helpful, thoughtful, hardworking, and hot. I have a home and land that I love and it is perfect for us. I have the ability to grow food and feed my family healthy meals. I have cars and an RV. I have the gift of working from home and being so present with my children. I have a strong and healthy body that feels great most days. I have inspiring communities around me of people wanting to grow and evolve. That's you. I have amazing mental and physical health that I cherish daily, and so on. Okay, so now we get to come back to all we already have. So about 3 minutes here, and then we'll come back together. About one more minute. Also would love for you to share in the chat everything you already have. Okay. We will wrap up class reading a few of your examples here. Noelle says, I have such a beautiful life filled with laughs and love. I have a beautiful little family with my partner and pup. We are always finding ways to have fun and celebrate the magic around us. I have a strong and healthy body that carries me every single day, and I continue finding ways to treat her kindly. I have so many incredible people I call friends near and far, and I'm so glad for all the joy they bring to my days and this world. I have all the good luck if I just slow down to notice the things going right. Oh, well, I'm so glad you were here in class today. What a gift. We're all so lucky to have you. And I feel like your shares have been so poetic. Yeah. Suzanne put in bold, I have all the good luck if I just slow down to notice the things going right. Yes. And that's really like the core of this class, right? It's this beautiful, I guess, dichotomy, if that's the right word, of realizing that we can dream and desire and grow. And for me, that's like what makes life so fun. And at the same time, we can love our life and be so grateful for what we have and all we have, right? A desire to change and grow and evolve does not mean that we are not grateful for what we have, that we don't appreciate it, that we don't like ourselves as is, right? And I think for me in my life, it took me so long because for so long I tried to change, especially in like a diet body sense, but in so many ways, I tried to change myself out of this kind of like self-hate of not thinking I was enough or whatever it is. And I've just found it's such a gift to get to a place in life where you change and evolve and grow and desire that growth based on knowing you deserve it. And like you have so much self-worth that you just desire and deserve to live the best possible version of your life you can, all while appreciating what you already have. So yeah, I am just so thankful for all of you. Thank you for being here today. It is such a gift to guide this work. I hope you are feeling inspired for everything you want and everything that you can call in today and this week and in life. And yes, I hope to see y'all in the community, in class on Friday, in the Good with Money workshops, all of that. So I'll see you very soon. Thanks for being here. Have an amazing week. Mwah. Bye, friends.